Hello Virgo, how are you? Welcome to my channel and welcome to your reading. Virgo, this is your reading for the month of August and this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Energies might be vice versa and time is fluid. In this reading, Virgo will see what is your energy, what do you need to know, what are the general messages, and what are the love messages you need to know. I am shuffling the cards. I'll lay them down and then we'll see what you need to know, Virgo. Let's see what you need to know. Let's see what you need to know, Virgo. Virgo, let's see what you need to know. Let's see what you need to know, Virgo. Let's see what you need to know. Let's see what you need to know. We have the King of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay. We have a lot of air sign cards. You might be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, especially Gemini with the Lovers card. You might be dealing with Scorpio as well. You might be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, maybe another Virgo or Taurus. If the sign pops up, all the better. Let's not remain fixed on the same. Now, Virgo, when I was shuffling and as well as when I started pulling out the cards, there was a strong message that I got. And the message is either someone has fallen madly in love with you or you have fallen madly in love with someone. But what I also heard was if this is someone who has madly fallen in love with you, this is a very immature person, not at all someone who might be very much younger than you. Okay, someone with whom you are experiencing a lot of physical attraction. Okay, but very very immature, no compatibility, no emotional compatibility, no intellectual compatibility at all. Okay, and this person has madly fallen in love with you, and even if you have madly fallen in love with someone, this someone is also like you have slowly started discovering that this person is not the one that you had thought of, or they are not the one that they had portrayed themselves as initially. They had portrayed a big picture about themselves, but they have turned out to be someone else, or the picture, the reality is completely different than what was being portrayed to you. Okay, so take how it resonates. For some of you, this is an ongoing situation. For some of you, probably this is something that has already happened. Okay, and there is this frustration, like how can I get out of this relationship? Like I know I'm gonna hurt myself a lot, but I also know that this is not the kind of person that I want in my life. If I end up continuing or entertaining this person in my life, if I end up continuing a relationship with this person in my life, I'll end up screwing up my own life, which I don't want. And at the end of the day, I'll keep on searching for someone else. Even if I have this person in my life, I don't want to end up into that situation. So now is the right time for me to cut the ties with this person. Now is the right time to end this connection, distance myself emotionally from this connection. Or even if this person who is madly fallen in love with you, you are thinking on the similar lines, like this is something that I don't want to continue. I want to get out of this relationship. This relationship is not doing any good to me. Okay, but it is only draining me emotionally, and probably for some of you, you're also feeling the financial drain because especially if you're dating someone pretty younger and this person is still struggling with their career, you are the one who is taking up the entire financial responsibility. So that is something. Uh, mhm. One of the reasons I feel like there is such a strong pull or emotional involvement either one of you are experiencing towards the other person, that is because this was a very strong karmic connection even in the past life. A very strong karmic connection, a karmic soulmate connection even in the past life. In this lifetime, maybe some sort of a residue was pending to be exchanged. Residue karma was pending to be exchanged between both of you. That is why this connection happened in this lifetime again. But again, this is about to end. But somehow I see that this is going to be a bit of a painful situation for you and as well as for this person. Uh, More so for this person, that's what I'm getting. Because for many of you, I feel Virgo, you're coming across as someone who is very well aware of your own choices. So before you allow yourself to fall madly in love with the other person, you also try to make sure that you have a complete picture about that person in your mind, or you have the necessary information about that person in your mind. So for majority of you, 80 to 90% of you, I feel like this is someone who has madly fallen in love with you. Okay. And for others of you, if you are someone who has madly fallen in love with this person, I'm not saying that, you're gullible or you haven't uh, evaluated this person completely. No, that's not the case. If certain things are fated to happen, even in such scenarios, you won't be able to do anything about it. Okay. If something is fated to happen, it will happen come what may. Okay. I do see that you are putting an end to a certain situation, but this is going to be whatever pain or whatever you're going to experience, it will be in the month of August only. Okay. In fact, I feel like the initial couple of days of August, you will experience pain. For some of you, Virgo, I don't know, this is something this message is something that I am getting for many zodiac signs of late. Okay. Uh, I feel like many zodiac signs are going through a very strong transformation, and your zodiac sign is one such zodiac sign. And during such transformation, the wheel is going to fall off. You will get to see the real faces and real faces of many people in your life. So that will include not only your exes, no contact, no communication situation people, your current romantic partners, but this will also include family members. This will also include parents and siblings, your friends, your work colleagues, your bosses, your acquaintances, somebody that you know of since many days, many weeks, many months, many years, and you had a certain image about that person at the back of your mind, but then you'll get to know what the reality is. Especially more than romantic situations, I feel like the wheel is falling off for family members and for friends. There is a major dynamic shift that is happening. And when I say a dynamic shift, I feel like some of you are putting an end to this connection with your family members. Some of you are putting an end to this connection with your friends. Many friendships will get affected during the next 6 months for many zodiac signs. And I am getting this message literally for many zodiac signs, because these zodiac signs are undergoing a major transformation in their life, and they are supposed to attract the next best thing in their life. So universe is creating a space in their life to remove people and situations who should no more be a part of your life going ahead, so that you can allow the new energies to come in, new people, better situations, better people to come in your life. And I feel that transformation is happening for you also, Virgo, in the next 6 months. Out of the blue, for some of you, you have already started experiencing this. Out of the blue, certain relationships, certain connections are falling apart. And again, I'm repeating, these need not necessarily be only romantic relationships. These can be friendships, family relations, certain careers abruptly coming to an end, starting something new altogether. You're also healing, you're also purging out a lot of emotional residue that was you know constipating everything. You were experiencing emotional constipation for a very long time, and you're purging it out. That release is happening, that let go is happening. And because of which, what I see over here, uh, yeah, for some of you, this is going to be a bit of a painful situation. Okay. But ultimately, you will get to know that this is something that is fated, this is something that is supposed to happen, and you are fated to walk down a path of abundance. See, the money will follow you. Okay. The path that you're creating, you will have a Midas touch. Whatever you touch, it will turn into gold. You're also finding the love of your life, someone who will be crazy about you, someone who will be obsessed with you, someone who is ready to, who will be willing to do everything for you to make you happy. Love of your life, the lovers. But I see like it's a month of transformation for many zodiac signs. Okay. You will also see some desperate attempts from someone, your haters or your enemies. Maybe you're on the verge of you're very close to a certain breakthrough. You're very close to a major transformation in your life, and your enemies are becoming like they're jittery and all, and they're becoming restless and they're upset like, oh my god, if Virgo uh, attains this breakthrough, nothing and no one can stop Virgo. So before Virgo attains this breakthrough, let us try and influence Virgo. Let us try and bring Virgo down. Let us try and pull Virgo down. I think someone will try to influence you. See these crows. She's wearing this blindfold, and these crows, probably they are making attempts to tighten that blindfold or whatever it is. Okay, they're trying to do something to influence her. They're trying to tell her something, right? It is very likely that your ancestors will try to talk to you in the month of August. Okay, especially if you see crows, or for that matter, any bird who is trying to get closer to you, your ancestors are trying to tell you something. And it will be a good idea if you feed the birds, or it will be a good idea if you keep a glass of water in your balcony, in your front yard, backyard, for the birds. Okay. And one more important thing, start journaling the dreams that you will see. Those dreams will definitely act as a connecting dot between the past and the future, or those dreams will give you some sort of a reference about the future happenings, about the future events that are meant to happen. Hmm. It is also possible for some of you, you might have dreams about the future partner that is about to enter in your life. You may not see the face of that person, but you'll understand the overall personality, like how tall he or she is, their skin color, or what kind of clothing they usually wear, especially if it's a man. Are they wearing formals? Are they into casuals or something like that? Okay. You'll have a brief idea about the kind of person that you're attracting. Keep a diary next to you, okay, so that after you wake up in the morning, and if you remember what you saw in the dream, write it down immediately, because there is a very strong possibility that as the as we wake up and the day follows, we tend to forget what we saw in the dream. So it is very important to journal down what you saw in the dream, because later on this is what uh, these will act as a connecting dots. I don't know if you heard a beep right now. My phone is on very low volume, but there was a beep. You are attracting person who will be fond of tattoos. Okay, this person might have tattoos on their body, or probably some sort of an artwork, piercings, and etc. Someone who is adventurous, may be into sports. Yes, this person is going to be very possessive and obsessive about you. Very, very. As far as the money is concerned, you do have the potential to attract a very good amount of money in the month of August. But at the same time, your emotional state of mind is going to be a bit different. There you will experience intense emotions, emotional turmoil. Okay, so majority of your attention and your energy will be towards uh, taking care of your emotional state of mind. Okay. Having said so doesn't mean that you're going to lose any kind of money making opportunities. You're going to make money. The kind of money you have been making since last couple of months, more or less, on similar lines, you're going to make the money. I don't see, yeah, some of you might experience growth as well, but it won't be a drastic growth. Opportunities will be coming towards you to encash and manifest a drastic growth, a drastic monetary growth. But again, I see that you will be very much busy taking care of your emotional state of mind, which has the potential to impact how you look at your work, look at your career, or how dedicatedly you're invested in your money making activities. Okay. All right. I hope this resonates, and hit like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below. Till then, take care. Have a great time, and let me show you the cards. This is your spread. Okay. Take care and bye.